There were a lot of people in my life that were not good for me. Sometimes people just start to take too much from you, and then at the end of the day, you have nothing left for yourself. And I think that's really unhealthy. And I was just not in a good place for a while with relationships and friendships and just a lot of other people that were around me. And it's really corny to say, it's not you, it's me. But I was like, I really mean that. Like, it's not really anything negative against these people. It's just that I have decided that I think it's best that we part ways at this point. And like, in the least corny way I can possibly say it, like, it's actually true. Like, it's not you, bro. Like, it's not what you're doing. It's what I need to do for myself. I love Mike Sabath. He's one of my best friends. He's the producer of this record and just a genius, star boy. Just, oh God, I love him. I remember just bringing up the fact that I wanted a rapper on this song, that I just thought it was like the right tempo and just kind of a cool vibe. And I just mentioned to my team how much I love Black, and I just think his tone is so cool, and I'm just like his biggest fan. I love him. Like, I know all of the words to his songs. Like, I'm obsessed with him. And then a few days after I just mentioned that I liked him, I got a call being like, hey, Black's gonna jump on the song today. He's writing verse. Like, we'll send it to you once we piece it all together. And I was like, what? I did anything you wanted, that's me, gave you everything you wanted. Sometimes you see somebody that you care about and you're like, hey, like, you need a little bit of me, like, to help you, and I got you, like, I'm here. You give too much to other people and you think it's what you want at the time, because if you care about someone, you want them to be happy. You can't really make people happy if they don't want to be happy, which it took me a really long time to figure out. But I started feeling haunted by me, because it wasn't what I wanted. For me, being haunted by myself is just, like, I started to not be able to live my life, because everywhere that I was and every conversation I was having, like, I was so in my head thinking about problems that I was facing and just like issues that I had with other people and like with myself, that like I couldn't actually be living in the moment. It was really weird. It was not a good time. It like made me kind of sick, like physically. I would just be sitting places and trying to like interact with my friends and do whatever I wanted to do, whatever I was supposed to be doing in that moment, and I would end up just like getting home later that day and being like, what did I even do today? Because I was so in here. And everything else, all the things that we have, everyone I think has little voices in their heads, yelling at them all the time or some of the time. And for me, it was all the time. And you and trying so hard with your pictures to look richer, that's not what I want to do. Your distractions were exactly what I needed, now I see the truth. We're understood by our friends and like by the person we're with, or like by our family or by whoever, and it's like, yeah, like I get it, I can fit in here, and like you kind of try to like shove yourself into all these little places that you don't fit. It's like all that you know and all that you have, and it's kind of scary to be like to fully admit to yourself like, okay, this might not actually be where I belong, so I should try to find somewhere that I do, because that's scary. It's like you're adjusted to what you have, and even though you're not comfortable or you don't feel like you're really a part of what's happening, at the time it seems like it's better than being alone or like out in the world trying to find, people who really do understand you. It's not you, it's me. I'm the only one I need. Ooh, it's not you, baby, 'cause I'm leaving you for me. Ooh. It's so like cliche to say that to somebody. That's why I wanted to write this. I was like, can we actually say it's not you, it's me, but mean it? And not be like, we're just saying it because we're too afraid to tell you that it actually is you and you're the problem. It's like, no, I'm the problem. I don't want you blaming yourself. It's bad for your health. 'Cause honestly, it's not you, it's me. I'm the only one I need. I've definitely been dumped before, and I know that it is not a good feeling. I've been dumped by friends and by people that I've dated. You sit there and you rack your brain and you're like, what could I have done differently to have saved this? What did I do wrong? What, like, it was my fault, it was this, it was that, and it's really not good for your mental health. You just sit there and you deteriorate. I'm sure someone's gonna love you, not me, and love all the things that you do. It took a minute, but it hit me finally that I'm not the person for you. I asked people like in my band, people that I know who are happily married or, you know, have been with somebody for a long time, I'm like, is that real? Is that really real? Like, you really love this person a lot, and like, y'all actually understand each other, like, for real? Because I just don't, I've never like had that, and I don't get it. I'm like, I don't, like, how are you actually helping each other here? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And they're like, yes, B, like, yes, this is a real thing. So I guess, I mean, according to the sources that I have, there is somebody for everyone, but I'm not gonna force it. And I wanna lay under the stars and hear the ocean while I'm talking bullshit. High with the people that are real, don't make me feel like an idiot. That was actually a lyric that I wrote about a very specific moment where I can actually visualize it in my head right now. But I was at the beach with my friends and we sat, I wanna say it was freezing cold. I mean, for LA, it doesn't really get that cold there, but it was like, it was winter time, so it wasn't super warm at night at the beach. And we were sitting there in Santa Monica, and we were on a little sleeping bag that I had in my car, and you could just hear the sound of the waves. We couldn't see them because it was too dark, and we just, I don't know, it was just nice to just sit there and have a conversation about things that are either really important or not important at all. I'm the only one, I'm the only one, I'm the only one, it's me. I'm the only one, I'm the only one, I'm the only one, it's me. I love myself differently than I love everyone else, I think, because I can't really say that I love myself more than I love, like, my mom. I just love them differently. I have to have a level of respect and love for myself that I don't have for other people, but it doesn't mean that I love them any less. That's my mom singing. Do you hear it? Mom! No, she's cute.
What is she singing? I want to know.
She goes, little Ollie, 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 little buddy, little Ollie Maloo. It's a song my mom wrote for my dog. It's really cute. She's really cute. It's where I get my singing talents from.